I received a telephone call from Mr. Rod Gill, informing me that, with great regret, that he was being forced to resign for medical reasons. I tried to persuade him not to, but really the medical reasons were appropriate, and completely understood his reasons for having to resign. I wrote him a letter back accepting his resignation, and I informed the trustees. And I believe, Rod, that you received certain letters from various trustees,
Yes, sure. Okay.
including one from me. I'm going to read Rod's letter because he says something about the committee. Addressed to me, it is with profound regret that I find it necessary to inform you of my intention to resign my position as a member of the General Committee of the Royal Tiger Association. This action has been brought about by the recently diagnosed molecular degradation has prompted me to the decision to, for safety reasons, to sell my car and give up driving. I have thoroughly enjoyed my time as a member of the committee and of the fellowship of all the many past and present members. But the fact that I would no longer be able to offer 100% effort has made me come to this sad decision. Yours respectfully, Rod Gill. I really would like to pay a few tributes to Rodney, because Rodney joined the committee in June 1990, that's 29 years ago. Only two people beat him, that's Trevor and me. So Rodney has been under the command of quite a few chairmen, starting with Colonel Dawson, Colonel Hapes, Colonel Wilson, Captain Allen, and finally me. And I'm sure all of them, Rod, have shown you would agree with me that you are most loyal and you've done everything possible you can for the regiment. I think you made a massive contribution, especially when I had to ring you up and say, Rod, can you represent me at a funeral? Rod, can you come with me to the police HQ? Rod, can you go to the Poppy Festival? Rod, can you do this? Rod, can you do that? And always, Rodney said, yep, I can do it. So, although I try not to impose myself too much on one person, Rodney's always been able to carry out anything, any task I've given him. And of course, nobody remains a member of the General Committee for 29 years without the backing of a good wife. And Doreen has obviously supported you, Rod, through all those 29 years. And whenever I've rung up, she's not, oh, it's Roger on the phone. It's always, Rod, Roger's here. So I'd like you to give pass my respects and thanks, and all the committee as well, to Doreen, who supported you. Before I do a presentation to you, Rod, I would just like to read, if I may, a letter that was written to you by General Pollard, because he says in it everything that needs to be said. I'll just read some of it, because a lot of it was pertaining to you personally. Dear Rodney, I have just learned from Roger Jones that you are to end your distinguished period as a member of the General Committee. This is really sad news for the rest of us who have valued your outstanding and long-term contribution to our lovely regiment's affairs. It has been an honour to have you at the very heart of our regimental governance. I close by thanking you not just for your great work for us, but also by thanking you for your personal friendship to me, which I have always appreciated, but which I have no intention of letting anything get in the way of our friendship. That was just some of what he wrote. And I think you would agree with me that he says it all. So, Rodney, from me and from the committee, I'd like to say thank you, and I would ask you to come forward when I present you with this small token of our appreciation.
Who's going to clean the toilet now?
Rodney, this says, because nobody can read it, apart from me and you, Mr. R. Gill, once a tiger, always a tiger. Thank you for your loyal service to the General Committee, the Royal Tigers Association, 1990 to 2019. Thank you, Keith.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well, there's not much you can say actually, everything's been said. But may I just say that it has been a pleasure and I value your friendship. Thank you.
Cheers, Rod.
Gentlemen, I'm going to have this in the tiger, green tiger, and could we all stand over there and have a photograph taken with Rod on his last meeting?